I might need to look at some more stretch goals. I might have to put in suggestions in Discord because apparently day 1 is almost completely funded, the entire sub goals list. I wasn't, as I said, I wasn't expecting anybody to participate, but I wasn't even expecting to hit 20 by the end of the subathon. And we're already at 41, which are 41 hours. Hold on. Sorry, not sorry. Look, you're getting yourself an emote. You're literally like hanging out on my character for like a month, 1 week, and 1 day. And yeah, you'll be around for a while, Mop. Definitely don't be sorry. Where's my image of the schedule? There it is. Okay. And now I've got schedule. We got 41 hours. All right. Hold on. Actually, leave the calculator there. That'll be fine. 41 hours. So today was already funded. Then Age of Empires. Well, day 2 was already funded. Then day 3 is fully funded. Day 4 is fully funded. Day 5 is fully funded. Viking's going to be excited to know that Never is fully funded. Project Zomboid's fully funded. The integration event is fully funded. Doom Eternal is fully funded. And Serious Sam is also fully funded. And we have 1 additional hour into Nanotale. Holy fuck. We have like, I think it was 56 hours as a total to fully fund out the entire event. Holy crap. Man, Viking's going to be ecstatic about Never, for starters. And that means that integration event, I'm going to have to stay alive for, well, I don't think I'm going to stay alive because like, I expect people are going to like absolutely kill me during that. But, I can't have a base. Like, I'll be able to, like, stay in buildings and stuff at night. But there's going to be a blood moon and I can't have a base. That's going to be interesting. Because originally it was going to be 4 hours. And I wasn't going to hit a blood moon. It wasn't going to matter. It's going to matter now. Also, I almost accidentally pulled off my band-aid by accident then. I very briefly like crossed my arms and I caught my band-aid on my fucking jumper. Oh, we have a shaman coming in too. Yeah, no, this is insane. Are there any names in here? Also, if I happen to like come across people that have got the same name as you guys, I will take them. But nobody in here's got one. It's fine. Who do I want to come up here? It's nighttime, right? So probably Seahorse would be better. Hold on, let's get this alphabetized. You, I want you, well, you're not the strongest talker, but like you're a 13, so that's good enough for me. Let's get you up here. I don't, oh, you know what it is? I've got to get these things moving down as well. Yeah, uninstall those. Well, don't uninstall those. I want you to undesignate the power. They're supposed to be moving them, I believe. Yeah. And hopefully bringing the steel down. So, yeah. The only thing is, during all of this, apart from my animals being hitched up, which I kind of didn't notice because that happened, but I might have enough legs. Shadow, I might be able to get you a leg, maybe? Maybe? Give Shadow a leg up in this world. After taking it away. It's fine. It's one of those, like, cruel mistress things. Yes, please. Honestly, the timing on that, it makes you sound like you're saying yes, please, to, like, the cruel mistress thing, which is even funnier to me. Anyway, let's go see if we could get you a leg. Get you a shakedown for a leg, eh? I know you're absolutely dying at the moment, because, like, What'd you say earlier today? Was something along the lines of like spin that RimWorld magic or something like that, or spin that stream magic or something like that. Has the magic been spun, Shadow? I feel like it should have been. We apparently have a leg somewhere for you, and I don't know what Red is doing. Mate, you can take that sheep right back outside, mate. Okay, there's a leg somewhere around here. In here. Yeah, we got a leg. Okay, let's get Shadow a leg, because, you know, it was a little bit much to just take that entire thing. Apparently you're taking kibble into inventory. I'm guessing you're going to pat an animal. You're probably feeding Viken, to be fair. The cruel mistress decided to give me a leg, yes. I just heard, like, I heard that whole thing in, like, a combination of Dobby and Golem's voice. I hope you're okay with that. God, I said, like, Dobby, very funny. You did. You did, man. Oh, my God. The worst part about it, Shadow, is I heard you say it in my head, sounding like between Dobby and Golem. Oh my God. I think my face is in pain. It's okay. It's fine. I just like I smile a lot when I stream and I talk, especially like when I play like Diablo and shit. But like, I feel like I haven't smiled like this fucking hard for a while, kind of thing, and my face hurts. And I don't know, like, it's fine, it's good. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like I'm using some kind of muscles, well, obviously, but I don't know how to explain it. It's just like, I don't know. Mass. We need to do that. We need to sell them something. What do you guys want? Shaman merchant. I could sell you animals. Maybe. I also am making penoxycyllin. I've got almost 100. I've got 96 penoxycyllin. Preventing infections before they take hold. Blocks malaria, sleeping sickness, plague. Must be taken every 5 days. Remain effective. The thing is, I don't actually know if my people are taking this, and I don't know where it's being stored because I haven't seen it. Okay, what else we got in here? I don't want to sell you one of the horses. I could probably give you a muffalo. I have a shit ton of chickens that are hitting maturity that they're going to get sold off. Yeah, let's give you some muffalos. I don't greatly like giving away my dromedaries, but I do need to make up a little bit of money. They'll do it. Actually, I don't need to give away my dromedaries for that. Because we used up the silver that we brought home. We fixed the floor and stuff. I love that evil laugh. Whenever you've got that like little V above like that face, it always looks like so mischievously evil. It's great. You know the funny thing about the emote is Mupp could choose to have an emote for themselves, or they could choose an emote that gets made from my channel. One of the two. Like, I assumed that it's going to be an emote for them, but there's always that possibility. There was always that possibility. Get your leg. Which one did I rip off? Your left leg. Alright. Just know that, like, I don't know, going for an alcohol binge in my colony will result in Aprillic ripping your legs off. I don't know what I'll decide. Look, you've got plenty of time. You have easily at least a fortnight, because I won't be able to organise anything during the event. I'll organise stuff after the event. So yeah, take your time, have a think about it and stuff. Yeah, it'd be interesting. I don't know. I always surprise myself when I draw shit, because like there's some stuff I'm really good at drawing and there's some stuff I'm not great at drawing. And yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. Like I said, I haven't drawn an emote for somebody before. The closest thing I've got to that is Triantha's raccoon emote that he's always using. I don't know where the conversation came from, but there was some random conversation about a raccoon gimp mask fucking with a whip or something. And anyway, I ended up like altering the raccoon thing to look like that. That's like the closest I've done to something so far. But yeah, he loved that thing. Just because it looked like a little slave master cracking a whip more than anything. Not for obviously the other side of it. I surprised myself when drawing. Meaning you finish an emote, you look at it and start screaming. No, generally speaking, like for instance, like the drink emote, for instance, I did like rough out some of that, but I did freehand a good portion of it as well. And I really like how that one looks. It was really fucking difficult because the angle, the size, the perspective, everything. Like Twitch emotes are like a bit of a pain in the ass sometimes because like you've got to make them perfectly square. So even if something looks visually nice and then you crop it down to a square, sometimes it looks like shit kind of thing. So, and then after like the amount of time it takes me to draw something, like I can't just like change the perspective and go again kind of thing because it's hours kind of thing. Whereas like the average artist and stuff just slaps a few lines together and they're great kind of thing, or changes or like move something on like a whim or whatever, right? But then on the flip side, I literally threw this and this emote together like in a few minutes. Like Cheese Slap was like 5 minutes. I did have to go back in and I did have to like change her expression and stuff, but that's only because she's a combination of, where is all my things? Cheese Slap me. She is a combination of these two plus the original Cheese Slap piece being on top of blush. So yeah, when I make an emote, like when I'm drawing my emotes and stuff like that, I make them with the idea that I could make more out of them, with the view that like I could probably edit a few things and change it. Like for instance, we got hype, then we got love, then we got blood. Sorry, not blood. We got blush, then we got Cheese Slap, right? And we've got shock and shocked. And then what else we got? We've got like wiggly and all sorts of stuff. But yeah. Like some of the stuff isn't that bad. Like the prawn one wasn't that long, and the coffee one, they were in the same stream. I don't remember how long that is. That's, I could look on YouTube. It would probably tell me how long that was. What are you doing, Dally? You're relaxing socially, but your name was like yellow for a second there. Oh yeah, sleep emote. The sleep emote was funny. So when I started drawing that, because obviously like a lot of my emotes and stuff, when I did art streams, originally like not a lot of people were there and stuff, right? And so when I started drawing like sleeping, not a lot of people knew much about my channel and my character and all that stuff. So they're like, why would we care about this brown cat? Like, to be fair, the whole cat should actually be black with a white tip tail, but it's really hard to see on Twitch, so I made it brown. Anyway, so I'm like, oh, it's my character in her cat form when she's asleep. And like there was no information regarding all this stuff at the time. So yeah, everybody was like really confused why I stopped making like really human looking ones and I suddenly was making a cat. And I'm like, I actually have several animal emotes, to be fair. Also, Viking Never is fully going to be 8 hours already. I thought you'd be very excited to hear that. So, yeah, I've got like prawn. We've got prawning, we've got horse, we've got techno horse, we've got sleepy, sleep cat thing. Yeah, all the things. I don't know what tree technically classifies as, I guess, like one-worded plant. Honestly, tree is the most relevant emote I've ever made. Because, like, anybody that watches me play PUBG, which, you know, at the rate we're going, we'll probably have PUBG as well in there. Yeah, I hit every tree. Like, I spend a lot of time driving up trees in games where that's not really what you're supposed to be doing. It's great. Also, it's great to see Hung finally fucking bringing that shock lance down into storage. I don't know how long that's been out there. Oh, it's actually alright. I don't know where it's been. Either way. Can confirm, chat. Tree Magnet Aprillic. Project Zomboid yesterday. I think Snipe Rare was witness to that. Literally just rocked up. I got in my taxi. No, I got in the van. I fucked over the van. I found a van. You guys didn't see it because it's not parked at my house, but I found a van and I promptly drove into every fucking tree on my way home that I possibly could have. I even reversed into, rearranged, scuffed, sideways bumped. Everything. Yeah, anyway. It ran out of fuel, so I don't actually know how broken it is, but it's like in the paddock behind the house. But before that, I was doing great. The other two cars I've got, the white wagon and the taxi, had both run over a post box, which is hilarious because that was going to happen sooner or later. Like, I grew up playing Unreal Tournament. Well, yes, that, and for fucking Need for Speed Underground too, sorry. I had Monster Truck Madness on my brain before I finished my sentence. I got Unreal Tournament. I don't know how my brain works. But anyway, I grew up playing fucking Need for Speed Underground 2 and shit, right? So when I play with cars, car games, anything where a car moves and shit, like, you're pretty much guaranteed that I am going to, like, I don't know, run through a lot of stuff. Hit the walls. Mind you, there is a running joke that when I do play Need for Speed Underground 2, the best part is that when I drive around and my car flips upside down, for a brief moment, everybody gets to be kind of like able to make a joke about the fact that I'm Australian and therefore I am driving upside down and stuff. It's fine. But ask your cat, she will know. No, she won't, Shadow, because the cat that I was talking about earlier is the one that's deceased. I can't ask her. She's probably well and truly like dust at this point. Yeah. I can't look into her face and know. Like, Azula doesn't have that kind of wisdom planted on her face. She's one of those cats that have the perpetual smile. Like that real cat smile look that most people can identify is like, I don't know, cute kind of thing. I'd never seen a cat actually have one of those until we got Azula. And it always fucking baffled me. I'm like, I see these pictures of like people with these cats and they're like, oh, they're so fucking like upturned. I always thought the images were like edited and stuff. But yeah, no. Yeah, actually, some cats are like that. I kind of got lost in context somewhere between her and Azula, sorry. That's fine. There's no issues with that. Like, I know I was like flicking between it and at no point did I really like mention my previous cat's name and stuff like that. So when I was saying her and you know, she was and stuff like that, like it would have been very easy to have been like, okay, I might have been talking about like the cat that I've got at the moment. But no, I was talking about my previous deceased cat and stuff. I'll just try and get stretching. Oh, my shoulders. I love how Nick's come down here to literally clean up the blood of this chicken that's been slaughtered, but not to actually pick up the chicken. Priorities. Mind you, it's not going to keep bleeding, but still. Ah, it's a rooster, sorry. Oh, thank you for the gift sub, yeah. Lol. Welcome back, Killen. Yeah, so far we're up to, I think we're 4 subs away from having to get a live TD avatar. I think we're already in the stretch goals at this point. Is that stretch goals? Yeah. Yeah, we've already got everything up to and including the small karaoke stream. And we have hours up till which day? We have all the way up to day 11 day 11 has 1 additional hour on it at the moment. Day 11 Nanotail will be 5-hour stream at this point. So yeah, shit's gone wild. Honestly, to be fair, I really kind of thought that like the thing that might happen is that people might want to like redeem like the bit things to like make me say shit. Really, that's what I kind of expected. Like, as I said, I literally walked around my house for like the last couple of weeks practicing like random noises. And as I said, like over the last fortnight, if you're a regular of my channel, I have probably moaned your name in practice of like some of the redeems. And like I've been like spooking my partner, walking around saying stuff and whatever throughout the house. And that was kind of the thing that I was more preparing myself for. Was just like, I don't know, I guess like smaller stuff. Yeah. Oh man, doesn't that grab attention? Yeah, port, hold on, let me bring it up on screen. There you go. Yeah, I've been practicing these, except for the fucking 1,000 bits. That one can die in a fire unless it gets redeemed. But yeah, everything else on that list, I have been walking around my house making those various sounds for 2 weeks. And anybody that's a regular, I've practiced under the 500 bits. So yeah, not you, Keelan, not you. I know how you feel about that. I damn well know not to do that. So yeah, don't worry, Keelan. I have reserved your say-so-ness. I'm very mindful of that. It tilts head wagging tail happily. No. Yeah, Viking, I thought you'd be happy to hear the never is going to be 8 hours. 8 hours of never. Well, I'm going to do that. Oh, man. I actually was going to say, like, I kind of wish that, like, I know that Grim comes and goes and stuff. Grim's my best mate and stuff. But he's the one that, like, specifically got that word banned in chat. Like, there were other people that contributed to this situation, but there is a reason, like, why that is not a word that can, like, pass through my filters. I don't actually think I even see the messages when people put it in there and stuff, because he kept trying to see if he could troll me into saying it. Because as you guys know, most of the time, I do read out, like, most of the messages, if not, like, word for word and stuff. So, yeah, my friend Grim knows this, and he was such a dick about it. And obviously the few people that I had in my community at the time were also kind of getting on that bandwagon kind of thing, and that's why there is a specific word in here that's banned that, like, unless somebody's gonna fucking, like, make me say it, I'm not gonna say it, you know? So, yeah. I actually half considered at one point literally making it, I probably should have at this fucking point. I should have made it one of the goals, like one of the stretch goals is, like, if this specific thing gets reached, then I'll, like, permanently unban the word or some shit like that. Like, I could put that in later. Like I said, I'll like request feedback for, like, future stretch goals and stuff like that, because at the moment we almost completed them, which is insane. That wags so happily howls. Hearing never is 8 hour stream smiling. Yeah, I thought you'd be pretty excited about that, Viking. Yeah, Never is like I don't know it all off the top of my head, but I believe it's like a platformer story sort of game, and it involves like a girl and I think 2 wolves, 1 or 2 wolves, and it looks really beautiful. I'm looking forward to playing it. That was also funded by a very awesome anonymous, I suspect, individual. I have my suspicions, obviously, and because it was funded anonymously, I'm not gonna, like, say or anything, but yeah, I appreciate that, because, like, that looks like a really beautiful game. I opened it to obviously calibrate it for streaming, and just the first, like, minute I was nearly bawling my eyes out. It's gonna be a pretty game. I don't know how emotional it's going to be. I assume it's not going to be that emotional the entire time, but it looks like it's very, very nice, you know, so that'll be fun. I'm also looking forward to, like, all sorts of, like, different games in the list. I think, who was it that was looking forward to Halo? I was chitty-chatting yesterday about it. I don't think it was Joke, it was somebody else. I can't remember. There was somebody else yesterday that was, like, interested in the Halo. Then there's, what else am I playing? I've only looked at this image, like, 20 times tonight, but I don't know. I think somebody was excited about Serious Sam. Somebody else was excited about Oxen Not Included, but I can't fucking remember who that was. It's really bad. Look, I'll be honest, if I'm forgetting stuff, like, bear with me, because, like, I've had, like, a colossal amount of information to kind of like try to retain in the last fortnight or so. Last month. We're going to go with the last month. So yeah, I'm doing the best I can with this. But yeah, at the point, like at the moment, so the reason why we've kind of like just been like happily milling around, apart from the fact we haven't been attacked, which I don't want to jinx it, but probably get attacked. Everybody, I believe, give or take the few people that have gone down tonight, are able to use pillar weapons. Some of them have got gladiuses. Everybody else, I think, has a gun. I also think I paused making miniguns. Yeah, let's unpause that. I want to make the other guns too, but I need them to like focus on something first. I like miniguns. I just feel like they're a spray and pray weapon, you know? So when you have somebody that can't aim for shit, it's like, it's dangerous as all hell, just in the same way as somebody that has got the ability to aim. So we'll get that sorted back out. I don't think I need that many now because most of my colony, a good portion of my colony has got these. So I'm going to set this as 20s. That way they can still keep making... I want them to make some of those helmets because I've got that set up for 300. I don't need 300, but I figure they're going to make some duds on the way. I also don't have uranium. That's why they're not making helmets. Okay, I can't use plasteel because of bionics, but I also need steel for... I could make them out of silver and we could make a real problem, but I'm not going to do that. I do want helmets, but I want to make sure we have components. Have they hit the cap of 200? 200's not too bad. I'm okay with that. They're making the bionic legs somewhere. I'd like them to start making both and the weapons and stuff. And they're making medicine too. Yeah, I like how like tonight's been a really, like obviously I'm still playing, but like tonight's been a really, really great example of my community like not killing each other. Like this is what I was talking about. Like I could literally just passively like ignore them for 20 minutes. I'm not saying I'm about to do that because they would test it. They would absolutely prove they're not trustable and just like die or something in the next 20 minutes if I did that. But yeah, I know that like I can mostly leave them alone. Oh my god, all the animals are going back to sleep. If I keep it zoomed out, you can see all the little white like creatures and stuff like going back. It's great. But yeah, when I basically like reshuffled the beds, a lot of people went for over here, which I thought was interesting because it's closest to the dining room. And now the area down here that's the furthest away has the least amount of people actually using a bed. So that was kind of good. I just don't know why Bren and stuff went to like the lowest one because like what the fuck. Speaking of, I think I might take a bathroom break. I hit it up a save and I'll slap on an ad while I go off to the bathroom and stuff. Oh no, what's that? Alright. I will be right back in about 5 minutes. I think I've got that set to 10. Hold on. Turn that off. Turn that on. Alright. I will be back in about 5 minutes. I'm going to take a bathroom break. I'll just reset this timer in a sec. And yeah. A 10-minute break. Jesus, Shadow. You alright? I can only run an ad for like 3 minutes, just to let you know. But yeah. Alright, let me just steal that other 5-minute one so nobody can use that while I'm out. There we go. Alright, I'll be back.